Hi beautiful, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is actually sponsored by a company on Amazon called Young Beauty. They sent me this beautiful crochet hair and I wanted to demonstrate how it came out. And so I'm showing you guys how this hair looks on camera. First time installing this hair. And I had high hopes, and y'all, this hair exceeded all of my expectations. So we were actually getting ready for a Hawaii trip, and I wanted something very lightweight, but very versatile for Aria. And I actually was going to install these in my hair initially, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to actually put them in Aria's hair because she's going to be doing a lot of swimming and we're going to really put this hair to test. So these are all the products that I'm using. This is actually the braiding pattern that I'm following, and mine's look a little different. I didn't do the boxes in the back, but more so on the front area. And I swear it made this hair look like it was coming out of her scalp, like I just did individual braids. And you would have never known that this was a crochet method hairstyle. So this braiding pattern, I will definitely be using it again. It was so easy for me to follow. And if I can do it, you guys can definitely do this. So what I did was I just basically did all the boxes in the front. I did 10 boxes in the front. Then I did 10 boxes in the back. And then I connected the boxes together so that it looks like an individual style. And then I went ahead and I just did like a spiral, like circle, braid in the back so that all the hair could hook around and it could look very natural. And so you guys are going to see me here basically just sewing the hair, together so that, it's all together and her hair is not coming apart. And then when you hook the hair on with the crochet needle, it's going to secure the hair even more. So if you have a lot of hair, you want to make sure that you're using this method to help secure down the braids. And I remember we used to do this method when we used to get sewing. So this method actually works perfectly with crochet braids because you don't get all those spaces in the back and it looks very flawless, especially when it gets older. You cannot tell at all that these are crochet braids. And so I will be using this pattern again. I think this is probably my best braiding pattern the best braiding pattern I've ever followed, really, when I've done braids. I thought this hair was pretty affordable. For 3 packs, it's about $230. And again, I only use 2 packs. And so the third pack can really just be a filler whenever you want to do touch-ups or, take hair in and out. But this hair, we've had it in for a few weeks now. And I can say that this hair is really nice and beautiful, and she is worth every penny. I'd rather do this method than to spend $500 on getting this done professionally. This method was just so worth it. So here I'm going to show you guys how I'm actually hooking the hair onto the braids. I shortly realized that because it was pre-looped and the loops were so small that I needed to double hook it through the crochet needle. So you're going to see me here hooking it twice so that I can bring the hair all the way through. And that's what's going to help me secure the knot for the crochet braid. So I did that all across the parameter in the front of her hair. And, when it came to actually hooking the hair onto the crochet braid, it did not take long at all. So, I would say in total, this style probably took about an hour and a half, because I did have to do the braid pattern and then I just had to hook the hair on. But it did not take long at all. Okay, so here we are with the first pack all installed. And as you can see, the hair is looking super full already. And I have basically the whole front of the hair done, and a big portion of the back needs to be completed, but that's not going to take anything at all. And you want to make sure that you're spacing out the hair that's in the back, because you can always go back and fill in the gaps later. And my whole goal for this hairstyle was to just like space them out as much as I could, and then see how much hair I had and then go back, because you would hate to, do all the hair and then you have to try to move hair around. So I'd rather just do it like that. So here I am on the second package. I do have one more left since we did get 3 initially. And so I'm going to just hook the hair. I'm going to use pretty much like my thumb as a guide of how far apart. I'm going to do all of the crochet braids, and I'm just going to hook as many braids as I can on all of the braids in that beehive. And I'm going to hook it to where it falls. So at the top portion, I'm going to hook it facing downward, and the same thing around the perimeter of the braids. Just keep going in that same path, using pretty much like a thumb's length between each of the braids to connect all of the crochet hair. Here we are on the second pack, and I'm halfway through this pack, and y'all, the hair is hairing already. Look how full this is. And when I got to this point, I was so surprised. I'm like, wow, I literally don't have to use any more hair. And that was wild to me, because I thought I was going to have to use all 3 packs. And you guys see how big that this hair is already. Like, it's so full. You really don't need 3 packs, for a kid. But if you have a small head like Arya, then yes, 2 packs works. But if you are an adult, I could imagine that the standard 3 packs will do you just well, and you will get that big hair that you're looking for and that desired look, because this hair is definitely big and it is voluptuous. It's everything. Okay. And so, when I got done with little Miss Arya hair, she thought she was all of that in a bag of chips, and I had to tell her to simmer down, because this hairstyle had her feeling herself a little bit too much. But you guys see that I'm continuously doing the method with the double loop, and that makes it easier and it gets faster as you guys keep doing it and you get more comfortable. But pretty much, yeah, this style is definitely a go-to. right, you guys. So we are pretty much at the finish line. I love, 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 love how this hair turned out. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and found it helpful. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions down below. And please don't forget to like, share, and comment, and visit our link in our bio so that you can go and check this hair out. As always, it's my pleasure.